Hey, what's going on, my friends out there? My name is Jakejames Lugo, and welcome to the channel. So despite this hurricane looming over everybody's head the last few days, your man has been very hard at work with his review of Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. We'll be talking about that game very in depth very soon. But while I've been playing Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, it got me thinking a little bit about remasters and re-releases of classic and iconic games. You know, just overall, all these classic games that we knew and loved as we were growing up have been getting re-releases in some form or fashion. And there's been a couple examples of really good remasters, really good re-releases, you know, in different collections and stuff. And of course, we've had some really bad examples out there. There's been a couple that have just been overall really not that great. Some of the really good ones, you know, without getting to some more recent ones, have been the Mega Man collections, as well as also some of the other like Final Fantasy re-releases, including Final Fantasy X and X-2, as well as also Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. The cool thing about these remasters and these re-releases specifically is not only are they kind of like messing around with some of the initial graphics upon their original release, but they've also been including other extras and bonuses to give people a little more incentive to go back to some of these classic and very popular games. One of my favorites that has done this is the Mega Man Legacy collections, including the original Mega Man and Mega Man X. Capcom really went all out with including different types of like concept art, images of like different collectibles and promo material, sometimes even commercials and other little tidbits here and there that you don't really get to see a whole lot of, outside of like, you know, the traditional like soundtrack and other types of stuff you would expect to be in collections like this. For someone like me, I love seeing things like that, especially if it's for a classic game that I've probably played like more than a couple times. It gives me a little bit more incentive to go back and kind of mess around with it, or just see all this other new stuff that I probably have never seen before. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys out there have felt very similar for some of your favorite games. Now, don't get me wrong, we've had some really bad examples of this, or ones that haven't really gone all the way, or at least could have put more effort and put a little bit more improvement in this type of department. The one that comes to mind the most, at least more recently, is the Collection of Mana on Nintendo Switch. While the Collection of Mana is still a cool collection with all three of these games, including one that never came here to the United States, there was no bonus material for people that really wanted to learn more about the series, or at least see some things that were maybe a little bit different about Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy Adventure, and other stuff like that. There has to be a little bit more value into things like this, because some of these games are probably like 10 or 20 years old, and probably some people out there have played these games more than a few times. Like, there's nothing new about these games that they probably haven't already seen. So that's why you have little goodies and extras and little bonus material to give them an incentive to come back to it. I mean, they still are going to be fans of those games, but give them a little bit more value and you could have an awesome collection and just even more of a reason to play some of these iconic and classic games again. But either way, that's just my opinion and some of my thoughts when I was thinking about remasters and re-releases. Again, this all just came flushing to my head as I was playing Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, so I just wanted to share all of that with you guys. But let me know how you think about all this stuff in the comment section down below. Let me know if you guys love HD re-releases or just remasters of certain classic iconic games. You know, what are some of your favorites, or which ones do you want to see actually get that same type of treatment? Put all that in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching this video, everyone. Make sure you guys check out some of these other videos in the boxes after the credits, and don't forget to visit my Patreon page via the annotations for more exclusive content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Peace out, and stay epic, everybody.